Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm here to discuss why I choose to cruise over other vacations and details about cruising. I've been cruising on and off for over 40 years, and I fell in love with cruising way back then and still love it today. I have been on almost all the different cruise lines. The reason I love cruising is it's all inclusive, and it gives me the freedom that I'm looking for. I love that all I have to do is pay, pack my suitcase, make sure that I have a photo ID, and that everything is taken care of. I don't have to worry about anything else. I wanted to let you know that I'm not being paid by any cruise line, and then this is just my view of the cruise lines and their cruise ships, and that I'm not being paid or represent any of the cruise lines. So let's dive into the details about cruising and the things that you may need to know. All the different cruise lines are generally the same with unique features to each one. The main thing is that make sure that you check in at your designated time. When you are checking in, to make sure that you download the app for that cruise line, because most of your details are going to be on your app when you're on the ship, and that all your activities and things like that, the menu, it'll change each day, and that the main thing is that you're using the app and that, because years ago they would give you a pamphlet in your room. Nowadays each cruise line is pushing you to use the app, and that certain ones you could still ask for the paper to be delivered to your room each night so you can look at it, but they're really getting away from printing out paper, so they would just like you to use the app. On the app, it'll show you the different activities each day that you can do. Definitely not miss the sail away party. With the different activities that each cruise line has, certain ones do have a fee, so make sure that you do check. And that there's always free ones like trivia, movies, and things like that, but anything like go-karting, glass blowing, it might have a fee toward it, so make sure that you check. All the cruise lines have kid activities. Some ships have more kid activities than others. Royal Caribbean is more geared towards kids. Norwegian, certain ships are more geared towards kids and things like that. So it all depends on what you're looking for. But all the cruise lines have a kid activity center, so you don't have to worry about that you could drop off your kids. Or for the older kids, that they have a teen room and things like that they can hang out at. With entertainment, there's always musical shows, a comedy show, gambling. Now there is no gambling on Disney Cruise Line because they want to keep it more family oriented. When it comes to rooms, basically all the cruise lines are the same. Of course, your newer ships will have nicer rooms than the older ships, but a balcony, inside rooms, and that are pretty much the same. If you're claustrophobic, I would stay away from the inside rooms, and that a balcony at least gives you the ability to feel that it's more open and you can get fresh air. That's especially if you're seasick, and that you get seasick. I would choose a balcony room over an inside room, because I think it'll just make it worse being on the inside without having the fresh air and the openness. I would take a Dramamine if you are afraid of getting seasick. For me, after 2 or 3 days of taking it, I don't even need to take it anymore. My body gets used to the ship. Let's talk about the drink package, when to get it and when not to get it. It all depends on your preference. If you need to drink soda or you're there to drink alcohol, then definitely get the drink package. And now Disney doesn't have any drink package because they give you soda and other drinks, water, tea, coffee, and all that is included. Now with Disney, you can always buy drinks. They do have bars on there and that, but they don't have per se all inclusive drink package like the other ones do. Royal Caribbean, you have to buy a drink package if you are looking to drink soda. They have a soda package if they have an alcohol package, but you do have to purchase the drink package. Where Norwegian gives you the drink package is included in their price. Now, the drink package that they give you includes soda, alcohol up to a certain dollar amount, and things like that. Now, you could buy their high-end drink package, which will include specialty waters and high-end drinks and things like that. Remember that when you purchase a drink package, like such on Royal Caribbean, everyone else in that party would have to purchase the drink package that's staying in the room. So the drink package really just comes to your preference. If you need specialty water or freshly squeezed juice or smoothies and things like that you're going to have to purchase the ultimate drink package or make sure that it's included with that drink package. But if you're just fine with just drinking water, coffee, lemonade, or whatever fruit drinks that they're giving, then you don't need a drink package. Next, let's talk about the food. With the food, you have main dining and specialty dining. Now, when you're booking your cruise, your main dining, that's where they'll ask you to choose if you want early, or they'll ask you to choose a time, and that's so you won't really have to worry about that. If you're doing specialty dining, if you're buying a specialty dining package, make sure that you make your reservation as soon as you can, as soon as possible. And that now each cruise line is different. It's some are 20 days out, and that you can make a reservation. It's by your status with the cruise line. Because trust me, as soon as the window opens, everybody runs to make the reservations. And if you wait a day or two after the window opens, most of the reservations are going to be gone. And then I've been on ships where I've heard people complain that they had specialty dining, but they couldn't use it because there was no reservations left. That they waited too long, or all the reservations were taken. So they had to actually do like a takeout. They had to go to the specialty dining, and the specialty dining restaurant made a little takeout dinner for them, and they had to go around the ship and eat it by the pool or eat it in their room just to use their specialty dining. So if you're looking forward to actually eating in the restaurants, you have to make your specialty dining restaurant reservations right away, and that to get the time that you want. And that now, when you board the ship, you can always try to go to the specialty restaurant and see if you can get in at that time, if they could squeeze you in. But I've tried that, and they've said to a wait list or come here at that time, and maybe somebody canceled and they could squeeze you in. Now, with the new rules of the cruise lines, if you have a reservation and you don't show up, you will be charged a fee. And when you're on the ship, even you didn't give enough time to cancel the reservation for them to fill it. Now, with the main dining compared to the specialty restaurants, for me, this is where I feel is the best benefit for you to spend the money. There is a totally different experience between the specialty dining and main dining. To do specialty dining, that's where I would put my money, or extra money, is to make sure to purchase the specialty dining package. They have different specialty restaurants. So if you're looking for fish, then they'll have a specialty restaurant just for fish. Let's talk about the shore excursions. And that it just depends where you're going, to different ports and different activities that they have at the ports. The main thing is I would always book my shore excursions through the cruise line, because if anything happens, that the cruise line will make sure that you get back on the ship at the next port. The main thing with cruising is that you know your budget, you know what you're looking to get out of cruising. So when you're looking to book certain cruise lines and what you're looking for on the ship and what type of ship you're looking in, and then when you're booking your cruise, where you're looking to go out of, because a new ship may come out and you may see that, wow, it has water slides, it has this, it has virtual reality, it'd be great for the kids, but of course it's not close to where you live. You may have to fly into to board that ship, and if that's not in your budget, then you need to find maybe a different cruise line that's in your port or where you're comfortable leaving out of. With the different cruise lines, you'll also have to always remember is the time of year that you're looking to sail or looking for a cruise, because the cruise lines move their ships all around all the time. If you have any questions about cruising or the different cruise lines, feel free to drop them in the comments section. I hope this has inspired you to cruise and that you fall in love with cruising like I have. Please like and subscribe because I will be going into more detail of each cruise line and their ships in later videos.